That's me, right? Order, order. This meeting is in session.
Well, you said that so professionally. On
I
today's
did?
show, it's our semi-annual clubhouse meeting. What's up with Stacking Adventures? What's coming? Crystal, we're going to detail all that today.
Who, us?
Yes.
Just kidding.
So,
Let's get this show on the road.
welcome back to the Stacking Adventures podcast, where we head around the world with our adventure community to stack memories we're going to remember forever. She is Crystal Hammond.
And I'm Joe. Joe Saucy. Hi. He's
She,
Joe,
she's
not
both.
me.
How are you, Crystal?
Wonderful. How are you, Joe? How's the weather?
It,
That's the
it,
first thing, right?
It's absolutely fabulous. We went, speaking of travel, we went to Detroit last weekend. I got upgraded on one flight. I got upgraded on my short leg between
Oh,
Texarkana. But on the way home, oh my God, maybe. So there was those big clouds. What do they call those? Cumulonimbus clouds, the really big ones.
sure.
And
Mm-hmm.
as we started descending, coming home to Texarkana, I thought I was going to die. Like it was Cheryl was sitting next to me,
No.
and we are gripping hands and the seats
Yeah.
because man, this plane was shaking.
Well, they do say, because I have a pilot friend, and he told me that clouds are these beautiful, fluffy looking things, but they are epicenters of activity, electric activity. Like it's a big, strong cell inside of those beautiful, fluffy clouds that you wouldn't think, but they're a epicenter of activity.
It was such a beautiful day, and
Ah,
as we came
yeah.
down, though, oh my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
it was horrible. But
Cool.
on
You're
today's
here.
show, yes,
Yay.
we
Okay.
are having, as we mentioned,
Uh,
our meeting of the Adventure Society today to talk about what's going on with the show.
Yeah, speaking of what's going on, so we noticed we've gone from weekly to whenever. So why is that, Joe?
It is. I like that,
Aw,
Crystal. It's kind of
huh?
accusingly.
No,
Uh,
it's us. It's
oh,
not me, it's you. Wait, it's
it
not me, it's
totally
you?
it totally
It's
is
not
not
you, it's
you. It
me.
is me. No, it isn't you. It is me. You know what? This is, as some adventurers may know. If you're new here, you might not know this. This is a passion project for you and I. We just like traveling. We like
Mhm.
talking about travel. So this comes behind all of our other work. And these episodes, which are often 45 minutes to an hour long, our goal has been to not edit them. And yet, I find myself having to edit them because me no speak so good. So
Perfectionist.
yeah, well, and not so much that, just making it smoother,
Mhm.
making it listenable. And editing those shows has become a little bit of a chore. And because of that, I get behind and then I get more behind and then I get more behind. So the episodes have started coming out whenever. And I don't know about you. I really don't like that. Like, I don't like that. I like it to be, I like when I listen to shows, I like them to come out on a specific time and day. I like getting excited on Monday that my Monday podcast is there. On Tuesday, my Tuesday podcast is there. Like, I get really excited about that. And we haven't been that show.
Yeah, I'm distracted by Cooper. Sorry. I am listening. So
He's
cute.
he's hanging out at the meeting as
He
well
is.
with us.
He
Yes.
No, I get it, but it is tough, like you said, because I say so, I say way too many times. So I know, see, I can't stop, but and it does affect the editing. So
And
I
I'm a stutterer. So because
huh.
of that, I noticed that I'll start a sentence and then I'll get another idea and I change course halfway through the
Mhm.
sentence, or I say the same word four times in a row. It just is what it is. So uh, I don't mind editing them. I actually find it to be fun. It just takes a while and it comes
Time.
behind stacking Benjamins. And you've got a full time job. So we try to post to the clubhouse as often as we can, but people that hang out at the clubhouse with us know that's sporadic from us too. We'll be a flurry of activity, both of us, and then disappear for a week. That's because life happens. And you know what? I'm not unhappy with that. I don't know about you, Crystal.
Mhm.
I'm not unhappy with that, but I would like the show to come out regularly again.
And here we are. That with our explanation. But another thing too, going back to the clubhouse too, we are the kind of people that when we're out, when we're at a party or we're at dinner, we're with friends, We're not on our phones. Like we are in the moment. We're talking to each other, making eye contact with people's faces and not the phone. So I've said this before that it really bothers me when people do that. Like you're at a party and they're just sitting there scrolling and then they want to show you what they're looking at. And I'm like, dude, I want to talk to you. I want to look at, what we came out for. You can sit on your phone, do that at home. So we do understand that, we do get away from the phones to adventure.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we love the travel. We like the topic. We like what we're doing. We are going to continue, and actually, we're going to continue more frequently again. So, Crystal, do you want to unveil what our new approach is going to be?
So our approach, we're going to do some short clip shows, like more 10-minute digestible bites. And one of my ideas, it was really cool. It was lap of luxury or live like a local. Have you noticed that for some trips you've gone all out and you've lived the lap of luxury, whether you were at home? Because I have a few examples that I've done of this here, home and in Chicago, my second home. Not second home, but my home where I'm born and from. And then also there've been trips where I've lived like a local overseas or in other places in different cities, sometimes opting for Airbnbs instead of the fancy hotels or opting for staying with friends instead of doing, fancy hotels. So that's another area that we would love to cover and we are going to start covering on our snippet versions of shows.
See, I think that is a longer show. Like I could talk
Really?
about that
Well,
for 45 minutes
true,
like that one
true.
is. Yeah. I was thinking these little places, like as an example, in near Palm Springs is a lake called the Salton Sea. And
Oh.
we could do a 10-minute, 15-minute episode about this very specific little place or a hike. There's a hike that I took, a very specific trail near the Salton Sea. The Salton Sea would actually be
Salt
a
and
good
sea.
45-minute episode because of how weird this place is. But this hike, this individual place, or a speakeasy that we went to, like the speakeasy I just
Mhm.
went to in Bentonville, it was so cool. Or the a specific restaurant in a city that we liked, or a baseball stadium we went to, or a campground, or you know what I mean? Of just this one little snippet
Specific.
place. Yes, almost like when we had the gentleman on. I feel bad because I'm not going to get his name, but it was great. It was talking about all the Americana, all the signs,
Oh,
the Route
yeah, the book.
66 signs and
Yes,
all the different
yes.
places, all these old time signs all over the place that we love. Instead of covering all of them, we cover one of them. We just cover one. And then each week,
One
everybody
snippet.
gets a snippet. And that will be every week. I think I can still, from the editing bay, about once a month, have our longer regular interview episode or a potpourri episode with one big trip that you took or I
Yeah.
took. We can do that. But or man, I do think Live Like a Local is a is a,
That's a long form show.
I do think it is. I'm thinking about that when I lived in well, speaking of Palm Springs, I lived in Palm Springs for a month, so it was slow travel and live like a local. And yeah, it was interesting getting an Airbnb in this condo community. And it's September and it's 105 degrees
In September?
in September.
See, I wouldn't know that. I will stay away from that area, which I think we will be there for FinCon.
We will be in
And
September.
that, oh goodness. So I know
Yeah.
what to pack now.
But in the morning, in the morning and in the evening, it was really nice. But it got very hot in the middle of the day. So anyway, that's what's going on, everybody. We are here. We are podcasting. We are going to continue, but we're going to tweak the show. So if you start seeing 10-minute stacking adventures in your feed, that's great. But you know what this means? More opportunities, Crystal,
Yes.
for our adventures, which is what we really like, is when you help us make the shows.
Exactly. So we want you to send us your stories. Like, what's one place you love? You'll get 5 minutes to record. A lot of you have recorded already, so you already know. stackingadventures.com/my story. That's where we want to hear from you, and we want to hear about your stories.
I can't wait to hear those. And also, we finished our great Where is Crystal challenge. And the
Yes.
issue that we have is because we are publishing not as reliably, we didn't have the number of people participating that we had originally hoped for. We had a lot of participation at the beginning, but that was when the podcast was coming out on a consistent basis. Well, guess what?
Mhm.
Podcast doesn't come out on a consistent basis and people stop contributing to that. But we're kind of at a crossroads. I would like to go back to our wonderful gear that's in the gear of the day. I don't think we need more gear, but we certainly have stories about the gear that's already in there
Oh,
that we can go
yeah.
back and tell. So we could do that
I like
during our
that.
shows, or we can start up another one. Where is Joe? But we'd love to hear from you too, which one of those you'd like. So either Crystal at stackingventures.com, Joe at stackingventures.com, or chat with us in the
Clubhouse.
Facebook group. Yeah, in the clubhouse, Stacking Adventures Clubhouse.
You can also tell us about a gear that you bought and how it saved your trip, or even if you hated the gear, also, or something that you bought that was quickly outdated, also, because I know some of the chargers get outdated pretty quickly. And my Apple charger, I think they do it on purpose that they break because my MacBook, the big cube one, the cord that leads from that is already like it
Oh
doesn't
no,
work. I had to replace it. And I'm like, do you guys do this on purpose?
I think so. Planned
I think they
obsolescence.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
There's a piece of gear I'm wondering about that I saw an ad for online just recently, and it said that you'll have less back pain sleep being in coach on a plane. So
Hmm.
it is a seat cushion that goes under your bottom, and it says it's very lightweight. It's easy to pack. It does not look lightweight. It does not look like it'd be easy to pack when I saw pictures of it, but apparently it must fold up. I don't know. I don't know how this thing is, but
Mhm.
it is it's a seat cushion that you use for these long transcontinental flights, and it makes you feel much more comfortable in the seat and sleep easier. And I'm just wondering if anybody's used it. If
Hmm.
you've used it, let us know.
Mm.
We'd also love to hear about gear that you hate. That'd be fun. If there's gear that's purely a waste of money, would love,
Wow.
love, love to hear that.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
All right. That's going to do it, everybody. And we will be partying on with yet another episode coming up. We're going to start cranking these out on a weekly basis again. All right.
Yay.
She's Crystal.
And I'm Joe. He's Joe.
See you
Should I
next time.
say now, keep adventuring and let's blow this taco stand?
I think that's a great way to end it.